Eye of the World, Part 1. Dragon Mount, Raven. It is far below Emmons Field, halfway to the Waterwood. Tree lines the bank of the one spring water, but time was apart, and summer not fall, and the time of shearing was here again. All across the two rivers, herds from all about were brought and the wool gathered. The queen was not here to play. At 9, she was carrying water for the first time. Raven sometimes brought her the sheep. Gwyn heard people say that ravens with the dark one's eyes. This one was watching more than sheep. It was a silly idea. What would the dark one wants to see into rivers? Nothing ever happened into rivers. Widow Einhall Meadow stood empty most of the year, but now it had a good many more sheep than people. Farmer came from all around Edmondsfield for the shearing. A village folk came to help their relatives. There were only a few other times a year when everyone gathered from all corners like this. Thought it was work to gather the sheep and clean the wool once gathered. The event took on the atmosphere of a festival. On the pretense that the boys might be thirsty, Gwyn made her way to the sheep pens. Oh, this is the last for now, Matt. To be more soon enough, Rand. Among them, Randall told. Shh. The boy that everybody agreed Gwyn would one day marry, but she did not really know Rand. I like to be king. That was a good time. I need to start learning. That's what I like to be. A king of sheep. Randall Thor, king of sheep. Shepherd king. It's better than saying you want to run off and never have to walk. How could you live without walking? Oh, rescue, and as a giant, she rewarded me. Sometimes you have to be sensible, Matt. You have to think ahead. Sensible. Since I work in my dad's mill, I like to have an adventure first. Wouldn't you, Rand? Where do you find an adventure in Two Rivers? Maybe there's gold up in the mountains. The Trollocs? You believe in Trollocs, Ben? Sure, I think so. I want to have more sheep than anyone in the whole Two Rivers. You look like a sheep, Alan. Well, for now we do have work to do. We'd best be at it. But the Major wants you. Me? What have I done? He wants all of you. And double kick. I'd get over to him now if it was me. The Major of the village was Egwene's father. Surely no one would question if she were to happen by with a drink for each. Well, lads, I know you've been working hard, so I thought it might be time for that story I promised you. Our priest. Egwene's father told the best stories. I want a story with adventures. I want giant wardens and Trollocs and a false dragon. I am no Gleeman, lads. I don't know any stories like that. Tom, would you like to give it a try? Me? Master Tama Tor was Rand's father and represented the farmers of Edmund's Field on the village council. As it happens, I do know a story, something like that, but I tell you of the real dragon, not a false one. You've heard of the Age of Legends? 3,000 years ago or more, there were cities with buildings taller than the White Tower, and much Mahins ruled by the One Power. There was no sickness anywhere, no hunger, no war. And then the Dark One touched the world, and one covered the whole world, the War of Shadow. Thus he stood for the light-faced dark fence, beyond counting, and Trollocs, and armies of murder. Whole cities were destroyed wherever a battle was fought and left only devastation and ruin. But the light had a leader, a man named Levsterin Telamon, the dragon. Staring gathered men around him, the 100 companions and an army of 10,000. With only a forlorn hope, they attacked the valley of Takardar, the heart of the shadow itself. Every man in the army died, and most of the 100. But at Shire Ghoul, they sailed the Dark One back into the prison of the creator made for him, and the Forsaken with him, and the world was saved and became the world we know today. What did dragon mean? The dragon? It surely sounds fierce now, doesn't it? But it all happened long ago and has nothing to do with us. Well, you had your break and your storm, lads. Back to work with you. Egwene thought about following them if Rand noticed her. He'd think she was goose-brained. As if at a signal, our ravens in the trees took off as one. Egwene felt as if someone was staring at her back. Someone. Nothing ever happened in the Two Rivers. Egwene would carry water all the season into the one that followed. She vowed to be the best water carrier ever. She stopped wanting to hear stories from the grown-ups told, and many of the stories faded and were forgotten, or half so. The War of the Shadow, breaking the world, love stirring Telamon. How could any of that matter now? One of time, Dragon Mount, Prologue. The palace still shook occasionally as the earth rumbled in memory. The darkly heavy on the land and weighted down the hearts of men, and the green things failed and hope died. All was shattered and our memory lost, and one memory above all others, of him who brought the shadow and the breaking of the world, and him they named Dragon. The dead lay everywhere, men and women and children, struck down in attempted to fight by the lightning that had flashed down every corridor, or seized by the fires that had stalked them. Ilyena, My love, where are you? Where are you, my wife? Come to me. Lord of the morning. Iliana, I have come for you. A guest. Iliana, we have company. What is your name, so I may announce you? Once I was called Eleanor Morin Tedradai, but now betrayer of hope. So you do remember some things. Yes, betrayer of hope. So how men named me, just as they named you Dragon. They gave me the name Trovia. Me. What will you do with your name? After this day, men will call you Kinslayer. Once you stood first among the servants, you wore the ring of Tamerlane and sat in the high seat. Once you summoned the 9 rods of dominion. Now look at you, a pitiful, shattered wretch. But I am the greater now. When you die, your last thought will be full knowledge of your defeat. I followed a different path now. I can give you a few lucid moments. Iliana? Yes, Iliana. But I feel Shaitan's healing is different from the sort you know. My love, be healed, left stem. Healing. Fire set the marrow of Lefsterin as it rushed around his veins. His heart pounded, trying to beat its way out of his chest. His skull was a shape of purest agony. Iliana light, help me. Oh no, no. Remember, you fool, remember your futile attack, the great rod of the dark. Remember his counter stroke. Remember what hand slew Lena. Soon here, not mine, not mine. Remember, know the price of opposing Shaitan. My children, my servants, all my beloved kin and sworn friends, I'll slain by his own hand. He could not bear the faces. The pain. Desperately, he reached out for the true source, to detain deciding, and he traveled. He was alone, as alone as any man could be while still alive. But he could not escape memory, his children's eyes, Lena's eyes. We pursued him through the caverns of his mind. Light, light, forgive me. He had drawn on the one power, far more than he could channel unaided. The earth heaved like a sea in a storm. The growing ground was thrusting, the pouring spray ever upward. From northern saw the wind howled in, shrieking as if to aid the mountain ever skyward. And the world was blighted, and its surface blemished. Of Leicester in Telamon no sign remained. Where he stood, a mountain rose miles into the sky. You cannot escape so easily, dragon. It is not done between us. It will not be done until the end of time. Then he was gone. The mountain stood alone, waiting. In one age called the Third Age by sun, a wind rose in the mountains of mist. The wind was not the beginning, but it was a beginning. The wind blew east out across the sand hills, was the shore of a great ocean before the breaking of the world. Though the wind flailed into the tangled forest, called the westward. Rand, listen to your father now. Keep a sharp eye, lad. Yes, sir. I'll not. Nazgul? What is it doing in this book? You're right, lad. Rider, stranger following us. Where? Right there, down there. He was there. I don't doubt your word, lad. Come on then. A horse leaves her prints. even on this ground. If we find, I will know for a fact he was there. If not, well, those are days to make amending. He's seen things. No further. There's no need. No point in looking for what isn't there, not when we can use the time getting to the village and out of this wind. All I could do with a pipe and a mug of ale, but it's warm. Besides, I expect you're eager to see Egwene. Hmm? Tamalto? Oh no. What are we going to do about Nynaeve, Alto? I have to get this to Bran Alvarowit. She said we'd have to mill the winter. And a good harvest. And she couldn't have been more wrong. We can have a wisdom like that for Emonsfield. It's not all play, sweet. The wisdom is woman's counsel business. Even if Salmera is too young to be village wisdom, although, and if the woman's counsel won't do anything about it, what business is this of yours with Conga? You just try meddling in the woman's circus business and see how you like eating your own cooking. But days, I was, which you won't be using my kitchen to do. If you excuse me, days, wait, I've still delivery to make the light shine on your boat. And what would you have me to do about the absence of storks? I am only the major. She's right to walk. Don't worry, no storks nesting. In the rooftops come bell time. It's an ill omen, and worse to come, I bet. Have you become a soothsayer there? Or do you listen to the wind like a wisdom? Tom? Tom, the light shines on me. It's good to see you and you around. How are you, boy? Fine, fine, sir. I was beginning to think you wouldn't be bringing your brandy this year. You've never come so late before. I'm not liking for leaving the farm those days, Bran. Not with the wolves the way they are, and the weather. And I could wish someone wanted to talk about something besides the weather. Everyone's complaining and somehow expecting me to set things right. Why, I just spent 20 minutes explaining to Mistress Antonelle that I can do nothing about his talks. And I say it's an ill omen. Doesn't all wisdom always walk away whenever she's asked when the winter will end? Maybe what she hears is that it won't end. Maybe it's just going to keep on being winter until the weather turns and the age ends. And maybe a ship will fly. What? Shh. Come on, run before they can put you to work. Dave and I catch an old badger. We're going to let it loose on the green and watch the cars run. I don't know, Matt. I promised to unload the car. I can meet you later, Todd. Tooting bars. Burn me. I'd rather play stars with my baby sister. Still, I know of better things than the badger. We have strangers in the two rivers. Last evening, stranger? Was it a man on a black horse? A black cloak that doesn't move in the wind? You saw him too? I thought I was the only one. Don't laugh, Ron, but it scared me. I'm not laughing. It scared me too. In fact, the way he started, it felt like he wanted to kill me. Seeing the trailer, I haven't been so scared since. I've never been that scared. Me neither. My father thinks I was just jumping at shadows. Mine too. Still, there are two of us now. Nobody could believe we both imagined the same thing. Your father would believe. You put me up to it, and mine. Yours would very much like to see his card emptied. Good morning, Matrim. I see you've come to help Rand with the bounce. Good lad. Why, good morning, Master Arthur. Actually, my dad sent me to. No doubt, he did. No doubt, since you are a lad who does his chores right off, you already finished that task. Still, the quicker you get those barrels into the Master's Oliver cellar, the quicker you can be off to see the Gleeman. Gleeman? Yes, arrived last night, I'm told. Last night? He doesn't. He doesn't wear a black cloak, does he? His cloak is more patches than cloak, with more colors on it than I can name. And I still say he was a waste of money, but what do I know? This wind is chilling my bones. I fought the fire and a mug of ale. Gentlemen, think I'll join you. And boys, that car's not going to unload itself. You don't have to help, Matt. You do have a budget to get back to. Forget it. I don't mind. Besides, we may run into a queen while we're here and watching you moon over our eyes. Oh, that's funny. Now let's get this done so we can see the. Oh, I smell Mistress Oliver's honey cakes. Think about food later, Matt. Oh, we'll never be done. We'll be done in no time. I have an idea. There. Done. Well done, Evan. Couldn't have done it without you. Did you hear about the strangers? Strangers? Was it a man in a black cloak? Could you see his face? Of course I could see his face, and his cloak was grey or green. Her cloak was blue like the sky. Wait, her? Oh, they're the ones I meant to tell you about before you distracted me. They arrived last night. The grooms here at the inn. Her name is Moraine. I heard him say it at his land. The wisdom may not like them, but I do. What makes you think Nyani dislikes them? Because the wisdom dislikes everyone. Also, the lady asked for directions this morning and called the wisdom child. Oh, I'm surprised Nynaeve didn't whack her in the head with a stick. And now we can go find the Gleeman. There's a Gleeman? You're not playing a trick. There's really a Gleeman here? No, hello. Do you feel like we're being watched? Now that you mention it. Looks like you are right, Rat. Filthy carrion eater. Did you ever see a raven do that? Whoa, a wild bird. To be mistrusted in the best of time. Good morning, Mistress Lady Moiraine. Yes, good morning, Lady Moiraine. You know my name. Delightful, but you must call me Moraine, not Lady. And what are your names? My name is Swewen. Fingar, my lady. I told them your name, that's how they know. I heard Lan say it, but I wasn't eavesdropping. No one like you has ever come to Atmosphere before. There's a Gleeman here too, and tonight is winter night. Will you come to my house? My mother has apple cakes. I shall have to see. I don't know how well I could compete with a Gleeman Evan, but you must call me Moraine. You must all call me Moraine. I'm muttering Carlton. Yeah, Moraine. Round and tall. Why are you here? Why are any of us here, Randall? No, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, it's just that no one comes into the rivers except for mansions and pedals. If the snow is not too deep, so almost no one. Certainly, no one like you. Oh, I am a student of history. And the place you call to live has always interested me. I often studied the stories of what happened here long ago. Whatever happened in the two rivers to interest someone like... I mean, what could have happened here? And what else would you call it besides the two rivers? It's always been called that. Moraine. I must go. Later we talk. In the meantime, I might have some small task to be done while I'm here. Perhaps you'll be willing to assist me. There's really no need. Nonsense, you can't be expected to work for nothing. Consider this a token. I'll keep it with you to remember. We have agreed to come when I call. There is a bond between us now. And for you, Master Fingal, remember, we shall talk later. That was Lan. I bet he's a warder. Don't be stupid. Warders spend all their time up north, fighting evils and trolls and such things that aren't around here. Wow, he could be. Oh, she gave me a whole silver penny. What kind of chores could she possibly have worked all this? I don't know, but I don't care. All I know is I'm not spending this. It's far too good a story. Come on, boys. There's still the Gleeman to see. Strangers. The Gleeman, I haven't heard rumors about fireworks. This is going to be the best bell time ever.